That's my wife turning it on. Let me adjust these things. Okay, so again, this is a 1/2 inch, 50-foot copper immersion chiller. Just started the water. And you can already see it dropping. I'm going to go ahead and just stir. This spoon was sanitized in the boil. So we're looking at real time here. And this basically serves the same purpose as whirlpooling. Alright, you can see we're sitting right about 150. Yep. I think these two are a little bit more accurate. This one on the left came with the turkey fryer kit, and usually they're a little cheaper. Okay, you're going to stir again. And you can already see we're already below 140. Yep. I don't know how many minutes that was, maybe 2. Right at 140. So yeah, you can see there's a little bit of difference between each thermometer, but that's roughly where we are. And if you watch it, you can just see that thermometer just drop. Stir some more. So I could probably get this thing to drop a little faster if I were constantly stirring. I just can't film. I don't have 3 hands. Okay, so we're sitting right around 110. This doesn't have to be fancy. I mean, it just needs to move the wort around so that you get a little bit of current. A lot of times it'll stratify. You'll get a layer of hot over cold, and or cold over hot, and it just kind of traps the heat in. It doesn't cool any further. It kind of works against you. So here we are. We're sitting roughly around 100 degrees. I guess maybe been about 5 minutes or so. I don't know if you can see, you can almost see it starting to separate a little bit. You'll start to get that cold break and it'll sink to the bottom. With this particular batch, I'm just going to go ahead and dump it right in. I'm not going to worry too much. I filtered everything out with hot bags and what have you, so I'm going to ferment in a corny, and then just kind of gently pour it down in through a funnel and aerate with an oxygen stone. Alright, sitting at 90 degrees. It's actually summertime right now, and I think our groundwater is still pretty cold, but I'm going to be limited. Now in the dead of the winter out here, we're in Illinois, it would drop way quicker. Groundwater out here is something like 50 degrees in the winter time. See that thermometer dropping? And it's just for me stirring. Right in the center there. So yeah, I think if I could actually stir and film at the same time, I'd be able to drop the temp a lot quicker. This is actually a Kolsch, so I'm going to get the wort down to probably, I don't know, 60 degrees. That's my lousy microwave timer. It keeps going off. Can't turn it off. Anyway, it's a Kolsch. I'm going to drop it down to about 60 degrees and then pitch the yeast. So if I can't get it down any further, I don't know, say 80, 70 degrees, then I'm going to put it up in the fermentation fridge and let it go down all the way to pitching temp, then put the yeast in. Otherwise we'll go ahead and get a bunch of off flavors, and I don't know, it could potentially mess the beer up. So okay, so we're sitting right around 80 degrees. I think it's probably been 7-8 minutes now. And these thermometers are just dropped right down all the way to the bottom. If I pull it back a little bit, you can get a better indication of what the actual wort temperature is. Looks like it's about the same. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop it.